Why do you believe the Bible? Why not the Quran? Why have you decided that the Bible is final authority in your life? Why not biology? Why not psychology? There are other ancient books. There are other religious documents. Why not those? Why the Bible? Ultimately, everybody have their own set of beliefs. I choose to believe the Bible because there is no higher authority than the Bible. By definition, I cannot appeal to another authority. I choose to believe the Bible because it is a reliable collection of historical documents written by eyewitnesses during the lifetime of other eyewitnesses. They report supernatural events that took place in fulfillment of specific prophecies, and their writings are divine rather than human in origin. It's a reliable collection of historical documents. Peter says in 2 Peter 1:16, we have not followed cunningly devised fable. It's not a fantasized story. This is not the figment of a man's imagination. The scriptures were not some people who sat down in a corner to script a fantasy. That's what Peter is saying. We have not followed cunningly devised fables when we made known unto you the parousia, the coming of our Lord Jesus. But we saw it. We saw it. We didn't hear some fantasy somewhere. We were eyewitnesses of his excellent majesty. We were even there when a voice came out of heaven. We saw Elijah and Moses. We saw them disappear. We heard the voice say, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him. We were there. They didn't tell us. It can be proven in the annals of history. So it's not a collection of mythos. These were facts. We have a reliable collection of historical documents written by eyewitnesses. These were not people who had a vision. They didn't die. It was not a subconscious experience. It was not an out-of-body experience. They were not suspended in an open vision. They say we touched it. We touched him. We saw him. We heard him. We know what we are talking about. So we have a reliable collection of historical documents written by eyewitnesses. They were written during the lifetime of other eyewitnesses. So it's not just that witnesses wrote the document. When they wrote the documents, other eyewitnesses of the same events were alive. There is at least 301 witnesses to the resurrection who were alive when 1 Corinthians was written. 301 witnesses who were still alive, who saw the resurrection when 1 Corinthians was written.